I'm not allowed to talk to strangers," she mumbled, turning her back to him.
"Well, that is a shame. I just noticed you crying, and my, what extraordinary hair you have."
He breathed in deep, sniffing the air around them. His lips smacked.
"And your energy.
Wherever did you— Ororo!" Ororo turned to see her mother, face bright, waving at her through the crowd. Someone in the school opened the gate to let her through. "Mommy!" Ororo shrieked and ran. She dove into her mother's waist, nuzzling into her stomach, feeling at ease for the first time all day. "Oh, my!" Her mother laughed, nearly falling back. "I am so sorry I'm late, still getting lost in our old neighborhood."
"Hello,"
the same strange, raspy voice said from behind them. The hair on Aurora's neck stood up. The large man must have followed her through the crowd.
"I was just keeping your lovely daughter company. She seemed rather upset."
Ororo buried her face in her mother's coat, and her mother patted her back.
"Would you ladies care to, join me for tea? I insist."
Ororo carefully looked up, only at her mother's face. Ororo didn't like the stranger, and she didn't like tea. She just wanted to go home. Mother smiled at the man.
"That is kind, but no, thank you. It is about time for me to start dinner. My husband will be waiting for us."
But the man pushed further.
"Really, I insist,"
he implored, eyes fixed rabidly on Ororo.
"Your daughter is quite extraordinary."
Mother straightened at the comment, gripping Ororo closer. She smoothed a protective hand over Ororo's hair.
"Yes, she is,"
she said curtly.
"Have a good day, sir."
He tipped his hat.
"Same to you, madam. Same to you. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other real soon."
He turned back to Ororo, an odd smile on his face.
"Goodbye for now, dear one."
Mother pulled Ororo along, scurrying down the busy street toward home. Ororo looked back. The man had disappeared into the crowd. Yet she had the lingering sense that someone was still watching. When they finally reached home, Ororo threw her backpack down by the door and sighed. The world inside their home made sense, while everywhere else did not. Mother made her way to the kitchen to put away food from the market. Ororo pushed her hair back from her face and glanced toward Daddy's office. She knew what she had to do. She scuttled past the living room where Daddy sat in his favorite leather recliner, quiet as a mouse. Ororo crept into his office, slid open the top drawer of his desk, and grabbed her prize. She padded across the hall and into the dark bathroom, the floor tiles cool against her feet. Flicking on the light, she looked up at the mirror, chewing the inside of her cheek. Yes, this would do. She climbed up to the bathroom sink and stared at her reflection, noting the determination in her features. With a deep breath, she tugged at a chunk of her hair.
"Ororo of Munroe!
What on earth are you doing?" Ororo's blue eyes flared in the mirror with her arm frozen, a pair of black scissors held taut to her silver-white hair. Caught. She winced. How had she not heard her mother coming?
"Goddess, help me with this child,"
Mother called to the ceiling. She stomped into the narrow bathroom, snatching the scissors out of Ororo's hands. "Have you lost your senses?" She glanced back into the living room.
"David,
do you see what your daughter is attempting to do?"
Ororo let out a humph in frustration.
"Of course he does, Mama," she said, climbing down from the sink.